When it comes to leading ourselves and others through change and accomplishing any size dream or goal, there are gonna be times we don't feel like doing what needs to be done, right? What do you do in situations like that? What do you do in situations like I was in last night? Today, I'm going to share with you a shockingly simple formula that comes from a book called Resilience by a guy named Eric Greitens that can help us resolve that internal conflict that shows up when we don't feel like doing what we know we should do. Hello and welcome back to the Making Hope Happen series. I'm Lori Mage and this is day 24 in the 100-day challenge where I'm stacking my energy, work, and love goals and sharing 100 of my favorite tools, tips, and ideas to help you and me more effectively navigate change, master our transitions, and make our dreams come true. Thanks for joining me today. So what does Greitens say we should do when we don't feel like doing the thing we know we should do? Well, he says most of us go through life making decisions based on how we feel. For example, have you ever said, "What do I feel like doing?" Have you ever asked someone, "What do you feel like having for dinner? What do you feel like watching tonight?" And when we do that, when we make decisions based on how we feel or what we feel like doing in the moment, we usually make poor decisions for ourselves, which leads to less than optimal behaviors, which reinforces an identity that we're not super proud of. Who really ever feels like going for that 5 a.m. run when it's below 30 degrees outside? And who really ever feels like having that tough conversation with so-and-so at work? But here's the thing, the way we act shapes the way we feel. And I'm going to say that again because it's so important and it's something I need to hear over and over and over again. The way we act shapes the way we feel. If we want to feel good, we need to behave in ways that lead us to feeling good. No one ever regrets actually doing the workout, right? Think about it for a minute. You always, not sometimes, but you always feel really good after having done a workout, especially a hard workout at 5 a.m. on a freezing cold day when no one else is doing it. And it's not just physical stuff either. No one ever regrets having that hard conversation at work either. Even if the conversation doesn't turn out the way we wanted it to, at least we faced our fears. At least we did the right thing. At least we acted with courage, which feels way better than avoiding what we know needs to be done, right? And it works the opposite way too. When we choose to sit on the couch eating pizza, drinking soda, beer, or whatever your thing is, not just for one episode of Ozark, but 5 episodes of Ozark, like 3 to 4 hours later, you feel like crap. No one ever feels good after sitting on your ass, consuming 2,000 to 3,000 calories of food-like substances for 3 hours. The way we act shapes the way we feel. We need to really get that. If we want to feel good, we need to discipline ourselves to behave in ways that make us feel good. Not only that, but our behaviors, they reinforce our identity. When I choose not to have that hard conversation, I see myself as a coward and my self-esteem takes a hard hit on that, right? And then I naturally behave in ways that reinforce the less than optimal version of Lori. So Greitens says we need to flip the formula. Rather than letting our feelings drive our actions, he said we should start with identity. Who do I want to be? Decide who you want to be and then behave according to that. If we want to feel different, we need to behave different. He says it's not that complicated, but it's also not that easy either, right? A prime example of this is last night. I didn't want to do another video. I felt tired. I felt overwhelmed by everything that I have on my plate right now. I felt guilt and shame because I feel like I've dropped the ball with a bunch of relationships that really matter to me. And rather than writing an outline for the content I wanted to film and doing the filming and the editing and the posting last night, what I really felt like doing was putting on my jammies, ordering some pizza, and watching Ghost Adventures. But at this point in the game, I know how this works. I know me. And when I choose not to do the thing I need to do, I spin out. Not for a single day, often for weeks, sometimes years. And last night, I didn't want to do that again. Honestly, as a business owner now, I can't afford to do that anymore. So last night, I decided to break my protocol. I stayed up later than I usually do, and I did the video. I got it done. Wasn't my best, but I showed up, and I learned some cool things about the iPad that I didn't know before. The point is, I did it. And in doing so, I gave myself the gift of feeling good about myself when I went to bed last night. And when I got up this morning, I was still fired up. I was still feeling really proud about doing what needed to be done last night. And not only that, but those good behaviors and those good feelings, they continued to reinforce the identity that I want and that I need to have. For me, I know that if I continue to make decisions based solely on my feelings, I will not end up being the person I want to be or living my most authentic, most awesome, kick-ass life. I would not be the spouse I want to be. I would not be the teacher or the coach I want to be. I would not be the friend I want to be. And I certainly wouldn't have the impact that I want to have in the world while I'm here. And this is really important. I would not feel good about myself. I wouldn't have that inner peace. I want to feel at peace with who I am, the life I'm leading, and the future I'm creating right now. To me, that's heaven on earth, now. And because of that, I've tried to bring identity into every decision I make, big or small, moment to moment. Now, I'm not awesome at it yet, right? But with practice, I'll get better. So your turn. Bring to mind a challenge or a change you're going through right now, or bring to mind a dream or a goal that you're going for this year. Who do you want to be in those scenarios? Who do you need to be? How do you need to show up? Instead of making decisions moment to moment on how you feel right now, how about starting with identity and letting who you want to be and who you need to be for yourself, for the people you lead, for the people you love, and the kind of life you want to create, let that guide your behaviors so you can feel good now while also making progress with the challenges you're facing and the goals you're going for. I know it's easier said than done. Last night I struggled with it. I totally get it. Some days I win the identity battle and some days I don't. But like anything we want to get good at, we can get better with practice. I'm better today at it than I was just even a couple weeks ago. And as cliche as it sounds, if I can do it, I know you can do it. It just takes consistent effort. It's precisely that simple and precisely that hard. Well, that's it for today. If you got value, please share it with others. Drop a comment below, punch that thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. I'm on a mission to help illuminate and brighten the world. And in some small way, I hope these video messages inspire and support you in brightening your world and bringing some wisdom to your world and helping you navigate whatever change it is you've got going on, whatever dream it is you're excited to make come true. I hope these ideas help you do that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Day 24.